Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Donna Just Being Real. This is a crazy topic we have. I see you now, Gigi, and I see you, Kay. This lunatic. I don't even know how to explain this one. This is totally insane. This man should have never been. Yeah, that's all I have to say. All right, we're gonna get into this topic real quick. I want to hold a second. Let me share the screen. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this clip, and then we're gonna get into it. Just look at him. He looks deranged. Why would anybody want to lay down with this man and have a baby? I don't get it. And she had two by this loser. All right, let's get into it.
I can tell you, investigators are busy trying to piece this together. For hours, we watched as police surrounded that home where they believed Andre Gordon was hiding out. Turns out he was 1 block away, attempting to blend in with the crowd.
He really could have dipped if he wanted to.
Cell phone video shows police cars on New York Avenue in Trenton around 5 Saturday night as officers took 26-year-old murder suspect Andre Gordon into custody.
They had guns shown, but the guy didn't have any weapons on him. So he got down, but started getting up again. But then they got him down, and then they just tackled him.
For about 6 hours leading up to his arrest, several law enforcement agencies, including the SWAT team, believed Gordon was barricaded inside this home on Phillips Avenue. They could be heard trying to communicate with him, seen discharging tear gas and bringing several people out of a second-story window and down a ladder to safety.
He was at that house at one point, but before we were able to establish a perimeter, he slipped out.
It all started around 8:30 Saturday morning on Southern Street in Trenton. Sonia Hansen says she was sitting in her car with her grandson when she was approached by a man who police identify as Gordon.
And then he pulled the gun out, and my grandson seen the gun. He's only 9 years old. He jumped out the car and ran, and then I seen my grandson run, so I jumped over the car, over the seat, and then I ran to my daughter's house.
Investigators say Gordon then drove the carjacked vehicle from Trenton to a home on Viewpoint Lane in Levittown, Bucks County. That's where he allegedly killed his 52-year-old stepmother and 13-year-old sister. Officials say he then drove 2 miles away to Edgewood Lane in Levittown, where he then allegedly killed the mother of his 2 children. From there, they say he carjacked another person at gunpoint in the parking lot of a Dollar General in Morris.
This guy's a true loser. And I see you, Nikki, Mod on deck. This guy's a true loser. Let's get back to it.
And then drove back to Trenton, where he went inside the home on Phillips Avenue. Police were notified that Gordon was there and set up a perimeter at 10:30, but unbeknownst to them, he already left.
At some point, we did receive information that the suspect may be on the street.
From a civilian?
I'm not sure.
Trenton police say Gordon was taken into custody without incident. Neighbors tell us they are shocked an alleged murder suspect was walking the streets for hours, just blocks from where authorities were focusing their attention.
So I was, wow. It was actually kind of crazy that he wasn't even in the house.
Officials say they believe Gordon was in possession of an AR-15 style weapon at some point today. We're told when police found him, he was unarmed. It's also unclear what, if any, connection he has to that home on Phillips Avenue. We're told he is facing charges in New Jersey and then will be extradited back to Pennsylvania, where he will presumably face charges there.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me get through this article real quick. I'm gonna read this news article. Homeless man charged with slaughtering 3 family members in New Jersey, PA, after nail-biting police standoff. The homeless man was fatally shot 3 times, fatally shot 3 relatives, and carjacked 2 vehicles in the crime spree in New Jersey and Pennsylvania Saturday. Has been hit with slew of charges in both states. Andre Gordon Andre Gordon, the Lunatic Jr., 26 years old, was charged with murder and other crimes in the Keystone State, and he was charged with carjacking and weapons offense in the Garden State after his violent rampage Saturday. This is crazy. It got so bad they had to close the parade. Let's get back to it. This lunatic shot and killed his stepmother, Kera Gordon, 52, sister Kera Gordon, 13. What the heck did your sister do to you? What could she have done? She's 13, you 26. What could she have done? He's disturbed. And the mother of his 2 kids, Taylor Daniel, officials said. Why did this woman lay down with him? Lord have mercy. Oh my gosh. God, prayers to her. Prayers to the children. The violence began when the deranged gunman allegedly stole a car in Trenton, New Jersey, and drove to a Falls Township, Pennsylvania, where he broke into a home, toting an AR-15 type assault rifle and killing his 2 relatives. 3 other family members evaded Gordon by hiding, Bucks County District Attorney Jennifer Scorn said Saturday. So there was other people in the house and they was hiding. They were scared to death. Lord have mercy. Gordon then allegedly broke into his second home in Levittown to kill Daniel, where their kids were home, and he bludgeoned her mother with his weapon, landing his kids' grandmother in the hospital for injuries, the district attorney said. So he goes over here, kills his kid's mother, this lunatic, and then he turns around and basically pistol whip the mother, the grandmother. Lord have mercy. Thank God she's alive, though. Someone is. All right, let's get back to it. He is then accused of carjacking a stranger in Morrisville Dollar General parking lot and driving back to Trenton home. Law enforcement evacuated others from the residence, and a SWAT team showed up for hour-long showdown to arrest him, cops said. But the lunatic slipped past authorities before the premises was sealed and was arrested around 5 p.m. as he walked down the street a few blocks away unarmed. Ain't this something? He just walked in the street, didn't care. He don't care. This guy's a psychopath. This full-blown psychopath. There had to be the signs. Mommy and Daddy had to know when he was little there was something off about him. Let's get back to it. Gordon killed the mother of his 2 kids while they were in the home. In Bucks County, I can't even say the name of this article. Where this article came from? I'm sorry. This is the New York Post, and this came out March 17, 2024, time 4:07 p.m. Eastern. Now, let me get back to the article. Where was I up to? In Buck County, this lunatic was charged with 3 counts of first and second degree murder, aggravated assault, robbery, and related crimes, court document shows. In New Jersey, he was charged with first degree carjacking and weapons offense, according to the state attorney general Matthew Plekin, something like that. The string of violent acts in the latest horrific illustration of how illegal guns and assault rifles can empower and aggravate and disturb actor. I don't know what they say with that. We will pursue justice for the victims and hold the defendant accountable for his reprehensible actions. The Chaos Force officials to cancel the St. Patrick's Day parade and to close an amusement park and some local businesses in Trenton, officials said. In Bucks County, a shelter-in-place order was in effect for several hours. Gosh, everybody was scared in town. All right. What else we got? Gordon is currently behind bars in a correctional center and will be extradited to Pennsylvania at a later date, authorities said. There is no known motive. It was not immediately known for Jordan. His retained a lawyer. You done, lunatic. They gonna get you, and I'm so glad that you alive so you could pay for this. But I know you don't care. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. His eyes is demonic. He don't care. He don't care. That's why he's walking down the block. He didn't care. He's just probably saying, I wish I would have knocked off some more people, you evil piece of crap. You should have never been born. What is wrong? Wow. Let me calm down. All right. I got another clip. Just give me a second here. We're going to listen to, what are we going to listen to? We're going to listen to the press conference. Yeah. The police conference. Press conference, police, whatever you want to say it. All right. Give me a second here while I set it up, ladies and gentlemen. And make sure everybody who's coming in here, please hit the like, share me out, share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, all that good stuff. All right. This is insane. All right, let's hear what they got to say.
Afternoon. On Saturday, March 16th, at approximately 8:52 a.m., Falls Township Police were dispatched to the unit block of Viewpoint Lane in Levittown, Falls Township, Bucks County. It was to investigate the report of a shooting. Preliminary investigation determined that 26-year-old Andre Gordon, driving a stolen vehicle, which was carjacked from Trenton, New Jersey, earlier in the morning, forcibly broke into the residence, after which he shot and killed his 52-year-old stepmother, Kera Gordon, and his 13-year-old sister, Kera Gordon, who lived at the residence. There were 3 other individuals at the residence, including a minor, inside the home who were able to hide and avoid being shot by Gordon as he went through the house searching for them. Following the shootings, at approximately 9:01 a.m., Gordon drove to the unit block of Edgewood Lane, Levittown, where he forcibly broke into a residence, after which he shot and killed 25-year-old Taylor Daniel, with whom he has the carjacking victim's vehicle from Bucks County was located unoccupied in the 100 block of Miller Street in Trenton, New Jersey. At approximately 12:22 p.m., we received information that Gordon is currently barricaded in New Jersey with hostages. He's inside the residence on the 100 block of Phillips Street in Trenton. We are referring all information regarding that aspect of the investigation to the Trenton Police Department. At approximately 12:25 p.m., we lifted our shelter in place. I will answer the questions that we're able to answer at this juncture, and I'll turn over some, excuse me for 1 second. I'm going to turn it over. That's okay, Joe. I'm going to turn it over to Chief Whitney for a few additional remarks, thanking the resources, the tremendous resources that have been devoted to investigating and preventing further criminal acts from this individual, and then we'll answer questions.
Good afternoon, everyone. So this was an outstanding team effort by the law enforcement community here in Bucks County. In addition to our district attorney's office, we had assistance from the Pennsylvania State Police, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation. We also had help from all of our surrounding communities that sent representatives to a staging area while this incident was still dynamic and unfolding to investigate reports that were coming in and assist us in securing the 3 different crime scenes that we had here in Falls Township. So my thanks to everyone who assisted us today. It was an outstanding team effort.
Would you mind saying and spelling your name just for the record, please?
Yes, my apologies. Jen Shorn, S-C-H-O-R-N, Bucks County District Attorney.
And Jen is just J-E-N?
J-E-N, thank you.
My name is Nelson Whitney, N-E-L-S-O-N, W-H-I-T-N-E-Y. I'm the Chief of Police for the Falls Township Police Department.
Have you guys had previous contacts with the suspect, whether Falls Township or anywhere in Bucks County or outside?
We've had minor contacts in the past, but nothing that would indicate anything like this would happen.
The woman who was injured at the Edgewood Lane home, is that her mother? Is it a child who was injured?
It's the mother of the deceased victim. Yes.
Is she seriously injured?
We don't believe that the injuries are serious. However, there may be serious bodily injury, but we expect that she'll recover from those injuries.
Where were the children?
The children were present when the shooting happened.
Is there anything you know about the motive or why?
Obviously, we can't speak to that at this juncture.
There was one minor who was hiding in that first location?
Yes, several of the family members at the first residence were successful in being able to hide from the shooter. One of them is a minor who's 14 years old.
Could you share how many people were hiding?
There were 3 individuals in the residence who were in hiding.
Could you explain the relationship?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is the baby mother. So he has 2 kids with them. Now both of these kids don't have their mother, and their lunatic father is in jail because he was homeless. You know what? what he could have probably did. He looked healthy. He looked like he capable of getting some sort of job, getting himself together. But you able to lay down with a woman and impregnate her, but you can't provide and do nothing. He's probably mad. These are all my thoughts and opinions. Mad because she's probably telling you ain't nothing but a dusty loser. You need to get yourself together because these kids got to eat. They need a roof over their head, need everything. But no, you decide I'll just kill you instead. And probably her mother was saying you was a dusty too. That's why you did this. You just got mad. And your mother-in-law, not your mother-in-law, your stepmother, she probably seen that you wasn't crap anyway. But why did you do in your little sister, 13 years old? What could she have done to you at 13 years old and you 26? Because you're just a straight up lunatic. Something wrong with you, but I'm glad they caught you. And you're going to pay for it. Let's get back to it.
Just generally speaking, they were all family.
The other child who had it was 13 or 14?
13, excuse me.
So there were 3 other family members hiding in the first home. In the second home, there were 2 other family members hiding. Is that correct?
No, not correct. I'm sorry if I misspoke. In the first home, there were 3 family members hiding. In the other home, there were other family members present. However, there was the deceased victim and then her mother who was injured as a result of an assault. And then obviously minor children were present.
Jen, in speaking to the family members, do you know if there's any history of mental illness, outbursts, anything that would indicate?
Nothing that we can speak of at this juncture.
How many weapons is he believed to have? I know the initial reports that he may have had multiple long guns.
We know initially he was armed with a long gun. He may be armed with other weapons. I don't have specific information on that.
And
What
also,
type-
go for it.
I was going to say, what type of long gun?
Okay with that? He was armed, my information.
What did Nikki say? You got a point here. He has an issue with women. Sound like it, right? Even down to his 13-year-old sister. Well, only good thing I say is at least he's caught. Those poor babies. They lost their mother, and their dusty loser father got unalived their mother, and now he's going to jail. Wow. All right, let's get back to it.
Is that he was armed with an AR-15 style assault rifle.
Do you know if he had that at this point? Do you know if he legally owned it?
Obviously, this investigation is still pending. We will investigate every aspect of how he came into possession of these weapons.
I understand that police were pretty close by on the Vermilion Hills shooting call. Was there any pursuit or interaction that officers had with him following that shooting call?
There was no pursuit.
Law enforcement has been in touch with Gordon before the hearing. Police were also called to at least the Edgewood Lane residence. Can you confirm that for either of the locations?
You want to, I don't really have specifics. Yeah, I'm sorry. I really don't have specifics on the locations of the calls for service or the nature of them at this time. I just know that qualitatively there was nothing that to us indicated that something like this would happen.
Do you know how long Andre had been home?
Again, we'll gather that information and back with updates. But as it relates to this matter, it's obviously ongoing. And so I think at this juncture, any future questions, we will certainly be providing more information as we receive it. But I think that
Does
is
he
it.
have a criminal history?
I can't speak to that.
Is he confirmed to actually be in that residence in Trenton?
That's been confirmed.
And is that his, or I guess he's homeless, but do we know whose home that is? Is it a relative's home?
We understand he has ties to that home and believed to be family ties to that home.
And how many residents are currently in there with him?
I can't speak to that at this juncture. Obviously, this is an ongoing situation.
And how long was the shelter in place for? Do you know approximately how many hours?
It was approximately 3 hours, I would say.
Yeah, about 3 hours.
And to which towns or townships did that extend?
We put that out just for our community here in Falls Township.
How did you get everybody off the parade route? I know that was probably a bit of a challenge.
You know, we were in contact almost immediately with the organizers of the parade and let them know that we needed to shut the parade down. We also had officers go up and down the roadway and warn people to go back to their homes.
Do you have a message for community members who received that emergency alert today, the cancellations, obviously the neighboring communities who closed down businesses and shelter in place as well?
I would say that we certainly appreciate that everyone took that seriously. It was a dynamic situation at first. We weren't sure where the actor was or where he was going to end up. So out of an abundance of caution, we wanted to keep everybody safe. And I think the community did a great job in honoring.
I got one more, let's watch one more clip and then I'll let y'all go. This is a short one. And then tomorrow we're going to talk about something else. We're going to talk about I believe, with BG, what you were telling me about. I'm going to do a little quick live stream on that one because that is insane. The woman, oh God, I can't even say it. Mahogany Jackson? Yeah, Mahogany Jackson. So we'll talk about that tomorrow, just briefly. But let's finish this one up. We're going to watch one more clip on this one. And then we're going to have a moment of silence. Give me a second. Okay, let's listen to this clip. And if you haven't hit the like, make sure you hit the like. And the replay watchers, make sure you leave some feedback. All right, let's get
it. News, a suspect in a multi-state crime spree armed with an AR-15 style rifle, allegedly shooting and killing 3 family members, including his 13-year-old sister outside Philadelphia. Hours later, police and SWAT teams swarming a home in Trenton, New Jersey. This dramatic video showing officers evacuating people from that building, all of them safely removed without injury. Police identifying the suspect as 26-year-old Andre Gordon. Law enforcement surrounding that Trenton home, repeatedly urging Gordon to surrender, deploying tear gas at one point. Authorities confirmed the suspect was eventually arrested at a different location outside the perimeter. He is now in custody. ABC's Morgan Norwood leading us off from New Jersey with late details just coming in.
Tonight, dramatic video showing police rescuing hostages from this home in Trenton, New Jersey. A suspect believed to be barricaded inside, considered armed and dangerous after an alleged crime spree across multiple states that left 3 of his family members dead. Authorities identifying the suspect as 26-year-old Andre Gordon, saying he's believed to be armed with an AR-15 style assault rifle and currently homeless. Gordon's alleged crime spree beginning this morning in Trenton, carjacking Sonia Hansen and her grandson at gunpoint. Hansen still shaken.
Guy started banging on my car with the back of the gun, and then I jumped over the seat and ran. I'm so glad I'm just alive because he could have killed me.
Gordon then allegedly traveling to a home in Levittown, Pennsylvania, where he broke in.
After which he shot and killed his 52-year-old stepmother, Kera Gordon, and his 13-year-old.
Yeah, his stepmother was probably telling him for years, why don't you go to school, get a trade, go to college, do something with your life. Don't tell me what to do. I'm a grown man. Who you think you are? While he rolling up a blunt. True loser. Or drinking some cheap beer. He should never been born. All right, let's finish this off. We almost done. I'm going to go to these comments because y'all wrote some comments I want to address. Let's get to it.
Year-old sister, Kera Gordon, who lived at the residence. There were 3 other individuals at the residence, including a minor inside the home, who were able to hide and avoid being shot by Gordon as he went through the house searching for them.
Gordon then driving to another home nearby and breaking in.
After which he shot and killed 25-year-old Taylor Daniel, with whom he has 2 children. At the time of the shooting, there were 4 other individuals present inside that home, one of which was injured after being bludgeoned by Gordon with the assault rifle.
At 9:13 a.m., police said Gordon carjacked someone at gunpoint at a Dollar General parking lot in Morrisville, driving off in his 2016 dark gray Honda CR-V with Pennsylvania registration and a Namaste bumper sticker. Police then finding the abandoned SUV miles away in Trenton, police swarming that home for hours before apprehending the suspect on a street nearby.
Morgan Norwood joining us now from the scene there in Trenton. And Morgan, that suspect apprehended just a short time ago. But what more are you learning about that assault-style rifle and how he was taken into custody?
Well, Whip police say that he made it out of the home well before they established their perimeter. He was found just a couple of blocks away from the scene. As for that AR-15 style rifle, police still investigating how he got his hands on it in the first place. Whip.
All right, Morgan, thank you.
Yeah, how he got it? He ain't got no job. He ain't doing nothing with his life. Nothing. All right, let's talk about this a little bit, and then I'm gonna let y'all go because I want to go into your comments. Let me put some music on real quick. Now, the other story about with the Mahogany Jackson, either I'll do it tomorrow or I'll do it Wednesday, one of those days. Got to put, get some sort of notes together because I'm just learning about it. And thank you so much, BG, for telling me. All right, now let me go back to the comments. Now, this is the child's mother, and she's not here no more, unfortunately. All right, let me get into the comment. What was the comment I wanted to talk about? I'm sorry there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it was something, I think it was what Nikki said. I don't think that there's anything that could have been prevented this rampage, and you have a point. You have a point, because he was just a walking, ticking time bomb. But I believe there were signs of him growing up, and all the signs was there. But some parents just want to sweep it up under the rug. They too busy. I got my own issues. I don't care to be bothered. These are all my thoughts and opinions. All right, so Nikki said, oh wow, yeah, you saw that. Woo boy. Imagine the officers, detectives, Nikki, had to watch that whole video footage. Yeah, BG, we either talk about it tomorrow or Wednesday. Y'all will see. Yep, just a disaster. What else did Nikki says here? Twins were attacked for saying no to a man at a bodega? What? When did this happen? You see, I'm a little sick and tired of these men out here that cannot handle rejection. What is wrong with y'all? If a woman rejects you, she doesn't want to get with you, go and find another woman. Or maybe you need to level up. Get yourself together. Get a shave. Improve your dressing. Money up or something. There's something wrong with you. But don't get mad at the person. I'm so sick and tired of it. What else did Kay say over here? I'm so sick of these guys with trauma not addressing their trauma. Exactly. So many men out here walking around here broken, dealing with trauma from childhood. But they don't want to address it. They don't want to go get help. They think, I'm strong. I'm a man. I'm good. They can't tell me nothing. But us women, we can pick up on it. I could definitely pick up on a guy if he got some sort of trauma going on in his life. He ain't got to tell me. I could tell little things that he say or do, and I could pick up, yep, you've been through something. No, they don't want to go get no help. I don't know why. If you got insurance at your job, paying all the money for insurance, go and get some help. You can go and get it. Nobody will know. It's your business. But nah, you better take it out on somebody. What a creep show. Yep. What else Nikki said? Wait, that's the same man? Wait a minute, same man. Maybe I'm lost. Alright, it's bad out here, Donna. Yeah. What did you say? Oh, you did say a comment. You said it's Women's Month and this is happening? I just don't get it. And there's another story I want to cover. I remember hearing about it over a year ago. And someone did coverage on it. I was like, yeah, now I found this. I could find that when it happened in New York, but that'll be a whole nother day. So prayers to the little ones. Prayers to the little ones. Look at them. Look like crap. See? Oh, I'm looking at the picture. You see in the back there, it says Grandma. Sure. Look at that. Probably like a little family picture. And didn't know that man's sitting there with evil thoughts. She probably asked you for some money to get some cereal and you just went off on her. Ladies, we got to do better. We really need to do better. We got to leave these dusty, low-life son of a guns alone. They don't have nothing to offer you. Nothing. Leave these broken men alone. Okay? Just leave them alone. Don't entertain them. Don't be around them. Don't talk to them. Stay dust free. Bingo. All right, so I'm gonna let it go. Enough of me talking here. Stay tuned for some more of Donna Just Being Real. And Kay, I see you up in here. And BG, thank you. Mods on deck, thank you, thank you. And Nell GG, thank you, thank you. And Nell GG, I gotta talk to you, girl. All right, so let's everybody had themselves a blessed night and a safe night. And let's have a moment of silence. Let me change the picture. Let's have a moment of silence for his baby's mother and his sister and stepmother. Moment of silence.